Hey guys, we're now in game number 2, MVP versus SlayersCella in a best of who knows what. These games were played on the 11th of August. I'm not sure exactly what event it is. I just saw 3 games back-to-back from these guys, and I was like, hey, you know what? That could be a fun one to cast. And, indeed, I don't know what's being said right there. Maybe someone will translate it sometime in the future. It is on Metaloplis, and we'll see what SlayersCella decides to do against MVP if he can stop the mighty MVP. I haven't really seen SlayersCella play too much. I believe he's a coach on Slayers, not really a player. I'm not positive on that. I don't really pay too much attention to GSTL or any really Korean games because they get played when I'm sleeping, and I just can't watch them all. There's just so many events going on. Can't see all the games, so maybe he plays. Maybe. I don't hear about him too much. I see a lot of fine SlayersCella pictures, but don't really see him playing. Supply Depot is going to be finishing. He is going to go for a 12 racks. And I wonder if this Overlord got spotted. It doesn't really look like it has. It's kind of just chilling out there while the players are chatting. And SlayersCella is going to be going for that hatch first opener yet again. It looks like, as he is at 15 supply. Generally, you wouldn't throw a pool down if you go and pool first after 14. That's like the latest pool you normally would get. And here we go. The drone is going to be throwing that hatch. And we'll see what MVP ends up doing against this. Overlord does come in, reveals, yes, I am close by air positions. And that is probably what MVP is saying. It's like, aha, I know where you are, but I'm already getting my gas. And I like that by SlayersCella not showing his Overlord right away because, well, if MVP doesn't have to scout, he hasn't got his gas just yet. He may decide, you know what, let's just 2 racks. It's close by air position. I'm going to build 1 barracks right here and then 1 down here. And what the one up here can do, just float off, land here, and that saves a few seconds of travel time for the Marine. It makes this distance so close between here and here. That's like playing on Steps of War close. So it definitely does help. And if you see the Overlord close positions, don't have a gas up, might as well 2 racks and just go for that easy win. And here we go, the bunker is being placed, and looks like MVP loves these placements on the bunker next to the gas and hatch. The drones will be attacking. We'll just follow this SCV if he hits it, goes in any really unhittable positions. It doesn't look like it. SCV will be going down. Only 1 drone can hit him there, and he gets Microed away and then goes down. 2 Marines on the way up. It is going to be a Hellion follow-up to this. This 1 Marine is like, oh my god, there's no barracks! And decides, okay, it's time to go away, and runs away. We do have the Roach one now coming up, and that could be a great counter to what MVP is doing. He is going for a reactor and a factory, so that only means a Hellion follow-up. These 2 Marines could scout this. If he scouts Hellions, he may just go, well, 7 Roach rush. Build as many of those as you can really fast, generally at 7, and go and attack, because Marines and Hellions don't do too well against Roaches. We do have MVP expanding behind this, so he would be very vulnerable to a Roach attack. If he gets a bunker up, he should be safe, but if he doesn't, that will spell trouble. There's only 1 queen out? Yeah, there's only 1 queen out, and he is building Roaches, so it looks like he is indeed going to do some type of rush against MVP. As, well, he favors units over a queen, and I'd say, well, that's just like cutting workers. Cutting your queen, cutting all your unit production, or some of it, in favor of just getting more units. 1 Hellion goes down. That is definitely big, and oh, this Overlord could go down. Those Roaches are trying to get to those Marines. It is so low on life. Will the Marines take it out? The Roaches are here. They attack the Hellion once, and the Overlord goes down. But those Roaches going to start going up. There are 5 Roaches now. They can take out a Supply Depot fairly quickly. And that 1 Marine goes down. And here we go. The Roaches coming in. If they attack this reactor, that's also a weak thing. And not many SCVs can go and repair this. Could also take out 1 Hellion. I'd say this would be the thing to attack, but he decided to attack whatever building that was. I wasn't really paying too much attention, but yes, that reactor does go down. That takes out a lot of the unit production for MVP, effectively cutting it in 33%. That is a third. And now taking out workers as well. We do have one roach coming in. That won't be enough. We do have a marauder out and another one coming. He's getting 2 more barracks. But that killing that reactor lowers the number of Hellions greatly, so as soon as he deals with these 4, Lings will be pretty done good. Another reactor is going up as MVP really wants to get those Hellions out, and that just cuts the number of Hellions down so much because he can't be producing any right now. Cella should be safe to build drones because MVP has to build Marauders, which aren't really good at attacking drones. And Hellions, well, he can't really build too many Hellions right now because he's getting a reactor. So, since he doesn't really have any threat to Cella's bases, he is getting a hatch. I know Marauders are pretty scary. They take out buildings fast, but all Cella has to do is build Lings. He's have enough roaches to where he can take out these Hellions, and the Lings, well, they just laugh at Marauders, so he's not really too worried about that. He is getting a bunker up, and these Hellions now falling back. We do have 5 roaches now coming in, going to try to pick off these few Hellions. Going to this unit station, we do have 3 Marauders, 4 Marines, and 4 Hellions. 1 Hellion does go down, and those roaches are going to go back happy with that kill. Every Hellion does matter. 54 supply for the Terran player, 62 for Cella. He's almost got that gold base up. That MVP has not scouted. Hellions coming in. The Queen say, let's just block the ramp. They can't get into the main. And all the drones get pulled off. Gonna be going up, and that was definitely a good call. He doesn't have blue flames out yet, so could immediately lose a lot of drones. Maybe pulling all those could have been a mistake if the Hellions got one good volley off. A lot of them would have went down, and looks like MVP is waiting to take the 3rd base, or not take it, but to attack the 3rd base of Cella. And Cella's like, I got the gold base! Not what you think it is. And MVP is probably scratching his head right now and gets this one washout. It does see, oh, you took that gold base, and he is going to attack. Has a lot of Marauders, few Marines, and quite, well, doesn't really have that many Hellions. 7 Hellions, actually that's a lot of Hellions. Hellions coming in from both directions. Looks like someone went down, and now Cella has to decide, are you attacking my natural or my main? And decides, okay, natural, let's go. And Marauders and Hellions versus Roaches. Marauders do extremely good against Roaches. Hellions do pretty good against Lings. And Cella could be in trouble here. He does have, I don't know if he has enough units. And all of the Roaches go down. This looks like it is going to be another win for MVP going into Marauder Hellion, which is pretty good apparently. Marauders counter the Roaches, Hellions counter the Lings, and Hellions also take out drones. But if he defends his push, it's not over because he has that gold base. And 22 Lings on the way, so maybe it isn't. 22 Lings may be just enough to hold this. And if he holds it, I think he'll be fine. The Ling speed is now finished, and going in 2 at a time, probably not the best idea. I swear he has a lot of Lings out. He has 12 Lings out right now. Those Hellions, though, just keep coming up. And now the Lings can't really get a good position. Those Hellions are going to take them out. The hatch goes down, but keep in mind, he does have the gold base. But I think this may be just too much. Another stim goes off on those Marauders. Hellion going down. Flank from those Lings. But there's just too many units. One of those Hellions is so low on HP, 5 HP, but that thing lives. The Spine Crawler's up at this base with that 1 Queen, so the gold base is going to be a little bit secure. It's going to be harder to take that base out. And the main doesn't really have any defenses. Marauder stim up, going to be taking out this Spine Crawler. And now Cella looking like he's in a lot of trouble. These Hellions coming into the gold middle line, and a lot of drones going down. Those Marauders can take out the hatch pretty quick, but the roach count may be too high. He may defend this. The Hellions should have just been focusing on drones, and it looks like, yes, Cella does defend it. It's 66 to 64 supply. Cella still in this game despite losing that natural. It looked so down, but who knows? Maybe he'll come back. Slayer's MVP is on the retreat. He is gearing up to take his 3rd base. There are a lot of Roaches coming in, trying to get another bunker up, and here we go. The Roaches, are they going to take that bunker down? And they can't out DPS that heal, but the SCV stop. SCV's healing it back up, and now the Roach is going to start attacking the SCVs and Marauders. Lings coming in. It looks like Cella may do enough, but the SCVs get back on that repair. All the army really going down. He's just getting a lot of Lings. Marauders don't do too well against Lings. He doesn't really have enough Hellions to make the Lings scared. And Cella is now finally producing that Spire. That is what he needed a lot sooner. 37 food, 264 food. This one Hellion, only 4 kills. But nothing on that, so maybe that gold base got attacked. Let's go to the unit station. 25 drones to 38 SCVs. It looks like, thanks to that repair on this bunker, that MVP was able to hold that off, and will Cella be able to come back? It's looking very grim, but if he commits to Marauder Hellion, and Cella gets those mutas out, well, he has a chance. Lings coming in, sees all those Hellions, they do start running away. And now he goes, okay, you're taking your third base, well, I'm taking my natural again, so I guess one okay position, but it does look bad. Just because MVP is one of those players that just doesn't make mistakes. He is so good. And again, doesn't make mistakes, so it's going to be hard for Cella to pull something off. And now that he switched over into Marine production, those mutas no longer can end the game. What he needs to do is get Baneling landmines to land or something to just kill all of the anti-air for MVP so his mutas can just do so much damage. But these Hellions coming in, there's really nothing to take out the Hellions. And, oh, they went in such a good spot. All those Lings line up. And those Hellions are very cost-effective against lined-up Lings. The drone's going back to that natural. We do have a dropship coming out from MVP, so it looks like he will start attacking the main, doing drops simultaneously. It's going to be extremely hard to deal with. Mutas are out, but again, Marines 10 at a time, so it's going to take a lot of mutas. If there's anything we learned from MLG, it's that mutas in big numbers don't beat Marines in big numbers. Marines will raffle stomp mutas come late game. MVP moving out with a lot. 77 supply to 115 supply. Will Cella be able to hold this one off? I don't know. It looks like wave after wave of just pure destruction from MVP. Tank is going to siege up. He's going to leave some of the units here to keep vision of this area. Well, just keep vision of the watchtower. The medevac can give vision of that high ground. Now this gold base is going down. You can see MVP kind of split up his Marines and then just clustered them all back together. And while all this is going on, those mutas were harassing, but they are going down to the Marines. And there goes the GG. So we will be going into the next replay.